Hi guys, I'm Terrence. Today I'd like to introduce you to the V Platinum series. About 5 years ago, we released the V1200 Platinum, and that was the only platinum power supply you could get from Cooler Master. But today, we have an entirely new series of 80 plus platinum power supplies available. The V Platinum series comes in 3 wattage levels, 850, 1000, and 1300. They're all the same internally, but they differ in the number of connectors you get. So you need to make sure that you check each model so you get the amount of connectors and cables that you need for your system. You can see right on the front of the packaging how many connectors each specific model has, but you could also get this information online on our webpage. So if you're in the store, you can compare them directly very quickly, or if you're online, you can compare all 3 easily as well. Today we're going to do an unboxing of the V1000. So as you can see, like I said, you get the product picture right at the front, you get your 80 plus platinum rating, and you get your 10-year warranty badge. 10-year warranty, 7 years was the V1200 Platinum. We added 3 years for the V Platinum series. And then the box is also going to have a lot of other useful information. This is entirely new packaging we've created. More color, more information. We have graphs, specific focus features, cabling. So you get a lot more useful information from our packaging. And you'll see this packaging actually used for all of our PSUs moving forward. So let's open her up. Simple packaging, open from the side. What you're going to get is your manual. And then you're going to have your PSU and your cabling. So let's do the cables first. Have a nice nylon cable bag, right, with a Velcro seal. As soon as you open it, you're going to get 2 cable ties. These are for the front of your system. They have Cooler Master's logo on them. You can easily keep your cables nice and neat in the front without having to have like an ugly zip tie in the front of your system. You're going to get normal zip ties for the back of your system for behind the motherboard tray. Main power cable, of course, and your mounting screws. And then you're going to also have all of your other various cables. So like I said, each model has its own number of cables and connectors. So you want to make sure you check which unit has the cables you need for your system. So for the V1000, these are all the cables you're going to get. Each cable is clearly marked. You can't see it in the camera, but it says PCIe and then PSU on the other side. So it tells you exactly where to plug each thing. So if you look at your cables before you try to use them, you won't make any mistakes with your cabling. Our PCIe cables are 16 AWG. That's thicker than the 18 AWG cables that are standard to the industry. That's going to give you better efficiency, lower ambient temperature, so you're going to get better performance overall when you hook your GPU or your other PCIe components to the motherboard and to the PSU. So now let's get to the actual PSU itself. Simple foam covering. Take off the top, put it aside. The PSU is going to come in this nice velvet bag with a drawstring. Just open it up. And here we go. So you can see on the side, you're going to have the name of the product, in this case, the V1000, Cooler Master logo. This is for a fan down installation. If you do a fan up installation, you're going to have the rating label. So that's going to show all the information about the PSU, the regulations, the protections, your rails, all your information, and your 80 plus platinum rating. This is all found on the box as well, and also online. So you don't have to look at the unit to get all this information, but it's always there. Looking at the back, we have our modular cabling. So we use our sockets clearly marked. And again, it's a different number of sockets for each PSU, so you got to make sure you check that before you buy one. We also have our single to multi-rail switch. So this is an analog switch that lets you change your 12-volt rail output. You're going to want to use that multi-rail for normal computing, whether it's normal gaming or any other type of normal use. But if you want to do heavy-duty overclocking, something a bit more crazy, you're going to want to use that single rail. You should definitely do research about this before using it, but it's a feature there once you're ready to use it. And then we have our 135 millimeter TBB fan. So this is a ball bearing fan. The reason we use this fan is that even though it's louder, it's got a higher operating temperature. So it's going to give you better performance for longer than a normal FTB fan. It is a little bit louder, but with our TRM, which is our thermal regulation mode, up to 60% load, you're still going to have a very relatively quiet performance. So if you want something heavy duty, you're going to want to use a V Platinum because you get that double ball bearing fan. We do have plenty of FDB models, so if you're not looking for something that's heavy duty, definitely look at some of our other products. But for something that's really going to push to the limit, give you high load, render farm type work, you're going to want something like this. So that's the V Platinum, available now on all your online retailers and brick and mortar sellers. If you want any more information about the product, you can look it up on our webpage. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.